Manipur simmers. Rahul pushed back. BJP brands Rahul's visit vulture politics. Congress calls it spreading muhabbat. Rahul for pyar or pandemonium. Is Rahul playing with Manipur fire? Healing touch or another photo op? Top focus on 5 Live.
The questions being asked by the opposition and Rahul Gandhi on Manipur are all legitimate questions, viewer, because 58 days since the crisis in the state of Manipur began, there is no end in sight. But one must also ask, what is worse, ignoring Manipur or inciting things when the state is burning? Is this about a healing touch or another photo op for Rahul Gandhi? All legitimate questions at a time when a single court order has triggered 58 days of violence and counting, with over 100 people killed, tens of thousands of people displaced in one of India's most beautiful states. So what comes next and what will it take to settle the violence is the big question we're asking here on 5 Live. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shiv. These are the headlines. BJP hits out at Rahul Gandhi's Manipur visit, calls it an attempt to incite violence. Congress claims Rahul's convoy was deliberately blocked by the BJP-controlled Manipur government. Political showdown over Prime Minister's uniform civil code pitch. Stalin, Akali Dal hit out at Prime Minister Modi, but Aam Aadmi Party extends support to the centre's UCC plan, triggers more divisions within the opposition. Monsoon mayhem across India, massive landslide in Uttarakhand, killer tree fall and kills a teenager. Day after calling Siddaramaiah a scared chief minister, DK Shivakumar fires another salvo, says some work hard while others enjoy privileges. Are there cracks in the new Karnataka Sarkara? Amit Shah kicks off Mission 2024 in Bihar just days after mega opposition meet in Patna, says Nitish should rethink the RJD alliance. And just hours after Rahul Gandhi's convoy was blocked when it departed from Manipur's Imphal towards violence hit Churachandpur in Manipur, Rahul Gandhi has now reached his destination by helicopter. He finally heeded the warning by local police about blockades and violence along the way and has instead taken a helicopter to land in the epicenter of Manipur's 58-day and counting violence. That's the district of Churachandpur. Next, Rahul Gandhi will be meeting Manipuri residents at the relief camps there, those who've been displaced, those who've been harmed by the ethnic strife between the Kuki and Meitei communities that has torn the state apart for nearly 2 months and counting now. Remember, we are on day 58 of the Manipur violence, which was triggered on May the 3rd after the High Court of Manipur sent a notice to the state government calling for a recommendation to the centre on making the dominant Meitei community part of the scheduled tribes list. The hill communities and tribes had mounted a major tribal solidarity march on that day, which became a trigger point for what has now turned out to be 58 days of non-stop strife between the two ethnic groups in the state of Manipur with no real end in sight. We'll be going across to our reporter in just a moment from Manipur. But here are, at 5 p.m., because this is an unfolding story, the defining images on day 58 of the Manipur violence. High drama as Rahul Gandhi visited the state. He's currently just reached Churachandpur. His convoy was stopped in Bishnupur, as you can see in these images, which is about 20 kilometers outside the state capital of Imphal, as locals staged a protest against him, those from the Meitei community. He was on his way to Churachandpur district, which is the worst hit area in this ethnic flare-up in Manipur. According to reports, Rahul Gandhi's convoy was stopped at Bishnupur over security concerns. The Bishnupur SP said that the convoy was stopped as that there was a possibility of a grenade attack along the highway through which Rahul was scheduled to travel. Well, as the protest against Rahul intensified, he faced "Go Back" slogans by Meitei activists who tried to break through the barricades. Protesters were also seen raising placards saying "Want peace, not politics" posters. The Manipur police on camera, they've been firing tear gas to disperse protesters who were gathered near Rahul Gandhi's convoy in Bishnupur. Remember, it is also the police's responsibility to provide protection to political visitors like Rahul Gandhi. Here you can see them firing tear gas to disperse protesters. After facing protests and a backlash, Rahul Gandhi went back to the airport in Imphal from Bishnupur. From there, he took the prefixed program and continued to Churachandpur by helicopter, where he has just landed a few minutes ago. So Rahul Gandhi is in Manipur right now. We'll be getting you live images from Churachandpur in just a moment. Like we told you, his convoy was stopped in Bishnupur over specific security concerns, not just from protesters, but the possibility, the police say, of a grenade attack. The most dramatic images from earlier today, when Rahul Gandhi visited, were activists trying to break through the barricades and heard chanting "Rahul, go back" slogans. Take a look at this special report from the ground by India Today's Mosmi Singh.
Go back Rahul slogans. Tires burning on the road. Barricades broken. Tear gas fired, protesters clashing with police. Violence hit Manipur, witnessed a fresh bout of violence soon after Rahul Gandhi landed in Manipur.
You can see that the entire road has been blocked here. The police say it's an absolute no as of now, because there has been firing ahead. There have been incidents of violence yesterday, and that's one reason that Rahul Gandhi's security is of paramount importance.
Rahul Gandhi's visit to violence struck Manipur was quick to hit a major roadblock. Then he insisted on taking the road route to violence epicenter of Churachandpur. Rahul's convoy was stopped 20 kilometers from Imphal in Bishnupur. Protesters tried to break through the barricades and fought pitched battles with Rahul Gandhi. Several protesters who lined up Rahul's route were seen chanting "Rahul, go back" slogans. Cops were seen pleading with Congress leaders to abandon the road trip and take chopper to Churachandpur.
Other than we fighting like cats and dogs.
We don't need to fight, sir. Actually, we are requesting.
Since morning, I heard firing has taken place when villagers from the valley side had gone towards the hills. If I go within my jurisdiction, close to the border with 5-6 vehicles, the message, or the rather rumor that is spread across is, now miscreants seem to have come to attack Churachandpur side, Churachandpur villages.
You think that Rahul Gandhi's cavalcade can spread a rumor?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Several Congress supporters too fought with police to let Rahul Gandhi take the road route. Stopped by the unrest on his route, Rahul held huddle with local Congress leaders.
So they are intentionally blocking this. ब्लो करने का बोला है सर।
ओके पर्पसफुली
पर्पसफुली नथिंग इज देयर।
They will not move in. Let one of our representatives go with them to see the visual. Show us the blockade.
Okay. Yeah, I will ask.
That would be.
I will ask the ESP. I will ask the ESP and the.
While Congress backed Rahul's visit and attacked Modi government for stopping his visit, the BJP hit back, describing Rahul's behavior highly irresponsible.
I always say Rahul and responsibility never travel together. यही अगर राहुल जी सुबह करते, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की बात मानते, हेलीकॉप्टर से चुराचांदपुर जाते, तो आज मणिपुर, आज जो टीयर गैस चले हैं, आज जो स्थिति थोड़ा तनावपूर्ण इम्फाल में बना है, ये मणिपुर में नहीं होता।
उस काफिले को क्यों रोका गया? पहले इसी प्रशासन ने कहा आप बाय रोड जा सकते हैं, वहां से उनको रोक दिया जाता है, और प्रशासन जिसने परमिशन दी थी, ऑब्वियसली उनके पास ऊपर से फोन आता है, उनके पास तानाशाहों का फोन आता है। किसी से मुलाकात करना आज पाप है?
After massive drama and pitched battle, Rahul Gandhi finally relented and took a chopper to Churachandpur. With Mausami Singh in Churachandpur, Bureau Report, India Today.
So Rahul Gandhi has now reached Churachandpur after being turned back from Bishnupur. He couldn't take the road route because of the risks to him and his team, and he had to reach the epicenter of the strife that has been tearing apart Manipur by helicopter. 58 days and counting. I want to go across now to India Today's Mausami Singh. She's been on the ground. India Today, the only channel that has been reporting from the ground in Manipur since the very beginning. We were there on May 5th, 2 days after violence broke out, and we've had a ground presence non-stop ever since with daily reports. This is not just a claim, this is something you can check for yourself. Now, what is the latest update, Mausami? Rahul Gandhi on his way to Churachandpur or has already reached? What's the latest happening on the ground right now?
So Rahul Gandhi finally reaches Churachandpur, and that is not before a lot of drama unfolded throughout the day. Tear gas shellings, protesters, barricades being pushed away. Rahul Gandhi's entire paraphernalia, cavalcade returning back from the airport 20 kilometers to Bishnupur and then heading back. So clearly, Rahul Gandhi finally manages to reach Churachandpur to meet the Kuki community. But the Congress says that the visit won't be complete without going to Borang. So we will have to wait and see whether he can actually take that chopper journey to Borang. You can see the weather is very cloudy. And if that's not possible, then it will be in Imphal that Rahul would be meeting members of the Meitei community to send a message across that he is here in both sides.
Mausami, the big flare-up today was when Rahul Gandhi earlier today in Bishnupur, where you were reporting from, was stopped from continuing by road. You also spoke to the local SP, the police there, who were talking about possibility of a grenade attack. Why was the Congress not allowed? Just take us through that part of what happened today.
So as soon as Rahul Gandhi left the airport, 20 kilometers he had gone ahead when a barricade of sorts was put on the road at the Bishnupur police station, and the SP said that he could not permit Rahul Gandhi to cross this threshold at the cost of his own safety and security. He said the situation was volatile and it presented tremendous risk. The Congress was not ready to take that for a no, and it kept on asking him to allow Rahul Gandhi, to go to Churachandpur. And importantly, the strategy was that if they went via chopper, then perhaps the government would intervene and use some tactic so that Rahul doesn't meet the Meitei community in Morang. So, but eventually Rahul had to go via chopper. We'll have to wait and see what ultimate message does Rahul Gandhi does give to the people of Manipur at large.